fellow Kenyans, and more so, African, allow me this hour to raise a serious concern and an alarm concerning China and the coronavirus. To me, this will remain a fact, and no single person can convince me otherwise. That coronavirus is a lab-made virus, whom intention remains a concern to everyone across the globe. Not even America, not even Europe understands this. But it doesn't take rocket science for an intelligent person to know that this is a lab-made disease. It has brought the world to a standstill, but that is not the big issue. The big issue is what next. The big issue is, what is China? Who are these Chinese? These are people who don't believe in God. These are people who are arrogant. These are people who don't care. Selfish, racist people. Idiots. That is what the Chinese are. Led by their own president. They are idiots. Why am I saying this? Africans, and because your leaders are cowards and they cannot talk. Today I have seen members of parliament and senate from Kenya and all celebrities on social media posting what is going on in China, but they cannot talk. They cannot take action. But we must speak. It is so painful. Our fellow Kenyans are suffering. Our fellow Africans are suffering in China. Resist. Our fellow Kenyans are discriminated. Yet they are not the one who started this. They are not the one who created this virus. It's the Chinese who did so. Come back here in Kenya and let me bring this to your let me bring this that you may understand it clearly. Here in Kenya, the Chinese have taken every business. Every business. My fellow business people, my fellow Kenyans are suffering and the government cannot take an action. These guys, these Chinese brings consignments and their commodities in our country. They sell, they don't have bank accounts, they don't pay tax. Once they do their sales, they go to the bureau, they change to dollars and go back to their country. They don't pay tax. They don't pay business permits. They have taken every business. Go to Kirinyaga, go to Kamukonji, go to Gekomba, go to River Road, go to Luthuri Avenue. My fellow Kenyans are suffering. Their business have gone down. They have closed. And we have a government full of cartels that they don't care about the common mwananchi. My Kenyans and Africans, it is high time we take an action. These Chinese have to leave our countries. They have to go. I know I'm recording this and I might be arrested. I might even be killed. But these Chinese have to go back to their country. Let them go. They are idiots. We have seen them, even here in Kenya, fighting, beating our own people. Can you go and do that to China? Can you go and hawk in China? Can you go and ignore or do anything against the laws in China? My friend, you'll be killed even before you are arrested. But here, they have protection from the government. They have protection from the cartels. And the government pretends that they care. The government pretends that it's concerned. Bullshit. That's nothing. They don't care. Let me talk to the world and let the world know this. Here in Kenya, it doesn't care how many years it is going to take. But immediately after this Uhuru administration, Chinese, pack your things and go. We will do all we can to evict you from this country. We want to know the debts that we owe you, and the administration that is coming will pay. Kenyans will pay your debts and leave us. You have caused enough pain to this country. You have caused enough pain to the world. You are just idiots to us. Manufacturers of counterfeits. We can manufacture. We have enough resources here in Kenya. We can do great things. Let us not shy off. Kenyans don't shy off. Talk facts. Tell the truth. Don't fear. If our forefather feared the Mzungus, we could not be where we are today. If we fear our generation, and the generation that will come will pay in a painful way. Let these people go. Let them go. Now, America, you have a very good president, and people may not understand. A God-fearing person. There's one worst mistake you'll do at this point as you go to the election. The worst mistake you'll do to the world, the most injustice that you can do to this world, is to vote out Trump's administration. You cannot change a commander during the toughest time of the battle. You cannot. That's a rule. You cannot. You will have done injustice. You will have given this world to the Chinese who don't fear God, who don't care anybody else, the selfish, the idiots Chinese. And I call them idiots because that is what they are. Racist, selfish, idol worshippers. As I conclude, I once remind Africans, we don't have leaders to talk the truth and to tell Chinese on their face. But I have taken this to tell you Africans, arise. Even if it is xenophobia, let them go. We will beat them. We will evict them. Time is coming. A revolution is coming. We will demand. We are not colonized. We will not allow to be colonized again. Just because of debts. We have our own resources. Let us utilize what God has given us. We are God fearful people. We trust God. We trust God. Final, fellow Kenyans, remain in a house. Sanitize, keep social distance. Follow what the government is telling you. Please don't ignore. This thing is going to end and we will go back to our business. But one thing, if we will go back to the normal corruption and all those things, then we don't need to go back to normal. We don't need. This situation have taught us a lot. It has taught us a lot. But the facts remain. Chinese will have to go. And take this. They will have to go. It's Chinkororo, Mongeke. By any means, Chinese will have to go. And above all, our main God, who is just and who loves Africa, will bring justice. Chinese, I want to inform you today that the God we serve, God of Abraham, God of Isaac, and God of Jacob, will punish you for this virus you created. Your economy will go down, and one day, it will be history that there was China economy. Thank you, guys, and wait. Wait upon the Lord and fight for your own freedom. Thank you.